Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the hands. I know it's been a long time, but I am back. I'm still doing it. I'm still grinding, but I haven't really had that much time. I've been really busy at work and just, day in, day out, haven't had enough time to do it. But now I'm just back. Glad to put in another vlog and kind of show you guys the progress and showing you where I've kind of landed for the first quarter of 2018, which has so far been pretty good. So this is another video update for that. I'm going to have another one for Niagara Falls, and that's going to conclude the first quarter of 2018. We didn't 100% hit the mark that we were going to hit, but that's just like, it shows you what poker is about, right? You're never going to 100% hit what you're expecting to hit. In this case, we ran a little bit below average, but that's kind of where things are at. If you want to continue to the shoutouts and the giveaway, please stay tuned. But for now, I'm just going to hop right into the hands. King Jack offsuit. I'm in the big blind. I got 425 in front of me. E1 limps, E2 limps. He's more on the aggro side, and he's a reg from Rama. He raises to 25. And a weak tight player from M1 decides to flat behind him. I don't know, he's been playing kind of, as I said, pretty tight. He's in his 60s. And then it folds to me, and I decide to go to 80 bucks here. I could go a little more. I don't think that going any less here is going to be beneficial. You're the big blind out of position, so 80 bucks is pretty good. E1 decides to fold. E2 calls, and then M1 also calls. So it's three ways to the flop. Jack 3, 2. So I bet 95, and now it gets back to the reg who originally raised, and he's thinking, looks at stacks, he's thinking, looks at stacks, and he just keeps thinking, and then finally decides on a call. And M1 just snap folds his hand, so that's pretty good news. His range is pretty narrow right now. I think that he either has a hand like pocket 10s, pocket 9s, which we're beating. He could potentially have a hand like queens. I don't know if he's going to float with a hand like ace-king. I kind of doubt it, but there is the odd chance that he's going to do that. So I really lean that his hand is either crushing me with a hand like queens, or he does have a hand like pocket 10s or pocket 9s. I can't really see him having a king-jack all that often, or an ace-jack of some sort, because I just feel like I've been playing really tight. Probably he's going to fold pre-flop. So it's either I'm just way behind or I'm way ahead in this situation. And turn comes an offsuit 3, which is really good for our hand. I decide to check, and at this point he also checks behind. There's a 6 on the river, and at this point I decide to check again. I can't really see any value just leading there, and I don't think that he's going to bet with a hand like pocket 9s or pocket 10s. He's probably just going to take a showdown. He might even take a showdown with a hand like pocket queens. But I really think if he had a hand like aces and he was slow playing, he probably would have bet the turn. So I don't think that he has aces in this particular spot. He does check behind. And we flip our hand over, and he shows pocket queens. So in the entire hand, I kind of knew exactly where I was at. And, well, it turns out that he just had pocket queens, and he took that one down. This one's going to get pretty fun. I got ace-king, 425 in front of me. We're on the button. It's 8-handed. 2 guys limp in front of us, and now the cutoff, who just lost a pretty big pot, decides to go to 30. And generally, like, when people are just kind of losing, he just lost a pot, reloaded. So whenever people are in this mindset, they're going to be a lot looser in these situations. So I just feel like he's got 200 in front of him. He's super loose. I'm just going to bump it up here. So I decide to raise here to 80. And it folds back to him. And anything he does, I'm pretty much committed. So he jams. And I decide to call, snap call. And now it's heads up, all in pre-flop. And the board runs out ace, queen, ace, deuce, and an ace on the river. So we ended up making quads. We didn't flip our hand yet because we called. And he flips pocket kings. Show him the bad news. I show him that I got ace king. I got quads. And for a second, I honestly thought that I had a bad beat hand. In the past, when you're playing at Fallsview, this used to be a bad beat hand. But now they kind of changed the rules. So you got to have a pocket pair in your hand, or you got to make a straight flush. That's the only way that you're going to win a bad beat. So I was so happy that I had this hand, and I thought that I hit a bad beat. And I even called him. The guy left the table. I called him over. I was like, yo, dude, you got a bad beat. And I kind of felt bad about it, realizing that actually it was not a bad beat. Because even at Rama, I think you got to have 2 cards in your hand. I think it's either quads or better at Rama. So pocket pairs. Just look for the pocket pairs. In most casinos now, it is quads, quad deuces. In some places, quad 8s, quad 7s, quad aces. So really look out for that, because the bad beat varies from casino to casino. But if you guys are looking for big jackpots and you're in Canada, then Montreal is easily the best place to be. It seems like the bad beats just get over 1 million, like nonstop. And Playground is kind of renowned for it. I think they start their bad beat at $1 million. So anyways, that's kind of it for now for the hands. And let's just, throw out some shout outs here. Shout out to Skylar from Owen Sound. And he came down to Rama that day, this particular session. I know it's been kind of like quite a long time from now, and he probably thinks that I forgot about him, but no, man, I did not forget. I just been really busy. And shout out to just Christy B. She's got a vlog on the internet as well. And that's a pretty cool vlog, man. It's really nice to see more female players trying to post some content out there. So if you guys haven't checked that out, definitely check it out. We're supposed to be collaborating and putting something together for a bankroll challenge. Is kind of like a summary of a bankroll. Her and her husband are saving up to play, and actually they're both strategizing a different means of building a bankroll. So I think that's going to be cool. And yeah, definitely look forward to that. You're going to see how 2 recreational players are actually building up a bankroll to play. And I'm going to give you my insight of what I feel that a rec player should do and what I've done in the past. I've never been broke. I've been playing for over a decade, guys. Never been broke, not even once. And that's the mentality that you kind of have to have in this game for the long run, is that you got to play really well, you got to play smart, and you got to practice really good bankroll management skills. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that. It's not part of the giveaway, but it's going to be an Excel spreadsheet. It's what I use to track your results, your ins and your outs and your hourly rates and all that. I'm sure that you guys are going to like that. So definitely check it out. I know that some of you guys use mobile apps on your phone, but if you guys use that, there's anytime your phone crashes or something, like I just had to get a new phone. I lost the data maybe like 2 months ago. All my info gone, boom. And just a second. So why would you want to risk that? Especially if you're taking this seriously, you definitely want to log all your info, definitely save it in multiple sources of memory, like, a USB or something like that in your hard drive, portable hard drive. Just back it up, especially when it's info like this, and not just poker related info, but I'm talking about any info. If you're doing anything important, definitely save it, pictures, photographs, all that stuff. And maybe don't post it on Facebook as much, because you don't know what happens. I'm sure that some of you guys have heard about the scandal with Facebook, and they're, anyways, that's a different thing. They're kind of like stealing your data. So anyway, another shout out to some of the internet guys, man. I don't know, some of these guys are mega trolls. Some of you guys are not mega trolls, or you're just huge fans, but shout out to Money Mac. It's been long overdue, man. He's one of the guys that have been following me for a really long time. He follows all the vlogs. He's got pocket 9s, flops a 9, 7, 3 or something like that, rainbow. He thinks he's got it all. 7 on the turn, so now he's got a boat, and then a brick on the river. He thinks he's got it all, shows the top boat, and then the other guy's got quads, and he says that's when he quit poker. So that's Money Mac's story. And another new fan, I think he's probably subscribed in the last like month or so. He's just been terrorizing the comments, and that's Tilly Taylor. Shout out to Taylor, man. He's just been all over the comments, which is cool. I love the engagement, and you kind of inspired me to just kickstart this again, man, and just put this video out. So shout out to you. Definitely kick my butt on this one. I forgot to talk about the giveaway, so I'm going to talk about it right now. It's kind of important, kind of not so important, but when I get to maybe 2,000, 2,500 subs, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So comment below. Let me know what kind of giveaway you guys are expecting. Anywhere between $10 and $20, I think, is a good starting point for the first giveaway. So comment below if you haven't already. And some of you guys have come up with some ideas, some shirts, sweaters, apparel, you know, that kind of stuff, which it is cool. Some of you guys talked about some poker chips. That's also cool as well. Maybe a card protector or something. Poker books. You guys have mentioned poker books. If you want me to give you my #1 poker book that kind of helped me a lot, my favorite poker book, I did list them in the comments below. And if you guys are curious, there are 2 books, a mental book, and I really liked Treat My Poker Like a Business. But you know what's a little weird? Guys, if you watch Brad Owen's video, I don't know, maybe he's been spying on my account, but he made a recent vlog where he talks about these exact 2 books. I don't know if it's a coincidence. I have no idea. I am just not, anyways. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one, and hopefully I'm going to catch you on the next vlog.